He's gonna stay
He's about to
right
fall
there.
off the map.
Gavin,
Oh. Do I
Gavin,
take it
I
now?
beg of you.
All of these
Gavin,
people are
Gavin.
teleporting. Lisa, look at these mother. Look at them, bro. They're teleporting.
I just.
Oh,
Yeah.
I lost connection.
Oh, thank God, Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I lost connection.
No, we're not doing that tonight.
Let's go.
God damn, connecting to Destiny server.
Oh my God. I've never been so happy to get the off this game.
Oh, so okay. Thank God we're done.
Hey guys, so I was kind of debating on what this video is going to be. As you can see from the clip at the start, that clip pretty much sums up my entire experience on Season of the Witch. And originally this video was going to be a Season of the Witch recap, and it was going to be that clip, and then I was going to kind of go on a rant, or not rant, but like explanation on why I haven't played that much Destiny recently, and why I haven't really been into Season of the Witch. And then I kind of, not gonna lie, kind of pussied out, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna upload the clip, not gonna go on a rant or anything like that. There's no point, you know, I still love Destiny, and not gonna lie, so, you know, just gonna post the 3-minute clip. It's gonna be a funny haha, that's gonna be the end of it. However, it's been a very interesting week for Bungie and for Destiny players as a whole, with what's been going on behind the scenes. And I think, you know, I would like to talk about it. I know I'm a very small member of this community, you know, compared to freaking all these giant titans in the Destiny community and everything, but I don't know. I just feel like if I have a platform to speak on stuff like this, I feel like I should say it. So there's no script in front of me. This is legit just me talking into my microphone and just saying the first things that come to my mind about what's been going on with Destiny, with Bungie, and the state of the game as a whole. I know we should start with what's been going on at Bungie headquarters, but I'd like to start personally with where I feel like the game is at. Honestly, I don't even know on record how many hours I put into Season of the Witch, but I highly, highly doubt that it is more than like 15 or 20. I have not played a lot of Season of the Witch. There's a lot of reasons why I think that is. For example, I guess with all of these new games that have been coming out, and you guys have probably seen me uploading them on the channel. Like I played some Starfield when that first came out. I've been playing the hell out of the new Spider-Man game. I just literally platinumed it yesterday, and I've been having a lot of fun with the game. And I don't know, I think because of these games that have been coming out, like it's been kind of steering me away from Destiny. And that's not to say that, like, you know, Destiny's like a bad game because of any of that. It's just I haven't really been into it, and I've tried logging back onto it, and I've just haven't felt the need to really play it. I know a lot of people have an issue with the current like gear in Destiny right now because of Lightfall, but I'm gonna be honest, Lightfall wasn't even that big of a drop off for me. I would say that I played more Lightfall than Witch Queen, and that's not because I thought Witch Queen was a bad season, but because at that point in time in my gaming hobby life, I just didn't really want to play Destiny. But Lightfall, I was loving Strand, I was loving the new open world, and yeah, the story definitely didn't make a lot of sense, wasn't that great, but dude, I've been with Destiny ever since Crota's End, and now I haven't been a beta baby, but I think I've been around the block a few times, if you know what I mean. I have seen some really, really bad Destiny narratives. It's honestly very common in this series to see pretty mediocre Destiny narratives. Not like bad, not like great, just okay Destiny narratives. And that's an alright thing, you know what I mean? This is like one of the rare games that I play for just gameplay. Like I love the first person shooter action, so it doesn't bother me too much, but you know, I can easily say that I played a lot more Lightfall than one would assume, honestly. I actually really, really enjoyed Lightfall. And then Season of the Deep came out, and I know I made like a 20-minute long video of recapping all the experiences I had it on Season of the Deep, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really play that one that much either. I only got to like level like 60 something in the battle pass. I didn't even get the armor. And usually I'm very like, I gotta get to rank 100 to at least get the armor, but I just didn't feel the need to really do it. And there wasn't really a lot going on in the season for me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna grind the hell out of this season. Now, one thing I will say with Season of the Witch, and this is my biggest critique, I haven't played a lot of Season of the Witch. However, I did finish the Season of the Witch story, and I did do the Crota Zen raid. First, I'll say that Crota Zen, they did a great job with it. I thought Crota was great. Yeah, literally no issues really with Crota. I like how they changed it and made it better. So, or not better, but like harder, because it was literally a 6-man strike in Destiny 1, and I was really worried that it was going to be just as easy, if not easier, in Destiny 2, and that was not the case. I would say that honestly, with my 6-man crew, this is probably the hardest raid we've done in like a long time, which is impressive. For Crota, that's pretty freaking impressive. So I gotta give Bungie props for that at the very least. But the thing that I do want to talk to is the Season of the Witch story. Now, when this season was first starting, I was getting pretty freaking hype. I mean, Eris Morn was becoming a hive god, and, you know, our guardian, like, grasped like Amaru and was about to crush him. Like, I was really enjoying the first few moments of this season. And then later on, as I kept doing the seasonal missions, I realized that, you know, and Destiny's been doing this forever now, it just was getting old. You know what I mean? Every single week doing the exact same seasonal weekly activity, then doing another thing that's just completely random, and then going over, talking some dialogue, learning more about the story, and then you'd have to wait what happens at the next week. And like, I don't know, like this has been going on for like, I don't even know exactly, but I feel like it's been going on for like 2 years, maybe even longer, of this format. And I just think it really needs to change. And like, yeah, there are going to be episodes after the final shape, which might take things in a different turn, and they might do things a lot better there. So I don't know, I could be wrong with how they approach it, but I just really think that there needs to be a change there, because I legitimately, like, I did the first 3 weeks when they came out, and then the last, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6, I just did all of them in quick succession one day, because Lethal hit me up and was like, oh dude, you gotta see the ending. Which brings me to my next point, the ending of Season of the Witch story. Now, granted, Lethal did hype it up a lot, and he did tell me, dude, it's great, like, you gotta see it, and I was like, okay, it's probably hype as hell. And to be fair, the first half of the cutscene was really cool. I think I have my reaction to it recorded, so I might like add that on to the video here.
Eris Morn, finally out of her shell. It looks good on you, honey.
I am your ruin.
What the f? In my opinion, the cutscene was great and everything, but it ended so abruptly and left me with more questions than answers. And the biggest problem I had with it is that after we did the final mission, we went to the Helm, and we spoke with a bunch of different people. I don't even remember who these people are. Ikora, Eris, I guess. I think Amaru at one point, maybe. And they told us things that happened that didn't happen in the cutscene. And I legitimately thought I was missing something. And then I obviously went to Lethal for an explanation, because he was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And he didn't even know. And then I did some research, because I was trying to figure out what the hell happened. Luckily, My Name is Bife came in clutch for that one. The fact is that the other half of the cutscene is technically in the game. But you want to know where it is? It's in a lore book. And I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the first time our Guardian has like ever spoke in a lore book. And this is just not okay. I'm gonna be honest, this is just really not okay. I do not like that at all. And the thing that sucks is that the lore entry like explains what happens pretty well, but it's read as like a screenplay, as like a script basically. And it just shows that like they had it all planned for it to be in a cutscene, but then, you know, obviously something happened maybe with resources, or maybe they just didn't have enough time to film the other half of the cutscene. But in my opinion, that was really bad storytelling. I haven't really been paying attention to Destiny stuff. I came back to that game after not being on Destiny for like 5 weeks besides raids with like the boys. And like, that was the first red flag for me. I was like, dude, this is making me a little worried for Final Shape. Just the way that they told the story and the way that it concluded, it had me worried for the future of Destiny. And boy, oh boy, was that a bad omen. So yeah, that's my kind of thoughts on Season of the Witch. Yet again, I don't think it's necessarily that bad of a season. It's just all of, like, Starfield came out, Spider-Man came out, Baldur's Gate 3 came out. Like, all of these games came out during this season, and it's like, why would I just not, why would I, I'm gonna say this in like the kindest way I can, why would I play Destiny? You know what I mean? As much as I love this game and as much of an identity this game has like brought on me, I mean, look at my YouTube channel profile pic, bro. Just look at it. I was literally saying to myself, why would I play Destiny? And it sucks. And I don't like to admit that I said that because I love Destiny. I would love to play this game a good amount, but there was just nothing there that was pulling me in, which is the sad reality of the situation. I think now that I've kind of summed up my thoughts on Season of the Witch, we should definitely talk about the changes that have happened at Bungie recently. If you guys don't know, Bungie laid off 8% of their employees, which accumulates around 100 people. Also, Final Shape has been delayed till, I believe, July or June. I think it's July. Now, here's the thing, right? I heard about the Final Shape delay first. And when I heard about the Final Shape delay, I honestly, like, was like, oh, thank God. Because if you look back on their previous big expansions that they have delayed, look at Beyond Light, you look at Witch Queen, those DLCs got perceived pretty well. I mean, Beyond Light was okay, but Witch Queen was probably their most successful, like, DLC that they've had. I would say anyway. Like, I don't think it's better than Forsaken personally, but it stood tall. And I thought Final Shape was kind of getting that exact treatment, and that was the thing I was excited about. However, the rabbit hole went deeper than I expected. Went on YouTube, got some YouTube recommendations from my boy Azzacross. Love that guy. And yeah, I was shocked. I was truly shocked. I just kept learning more and more and more. My first thought was these 100 people that got laid off, maybe it was the more, like, you know, like newer people or something like that. And like, don't get me wrong, it's still not okay whatsoever, but I was thinking, like, you know, it was probably just the lower end people. But no. Remember this amazing soundtrack in Destiny? This beautiful goddamn soundtrack. Well, the two guys that made that soundtrack have been let go from the company. I don't know what the hell Bungie, like, I didn't know what Bungie was thinking when I saw that. I was like, what? Michael Salvatore has been doing the scores and the soundtracks for this game for a very long time, and like, it's been very consistent. Like, he's been here since the very first year in the very first Destiny. And he's been doing these soundtracks, and he even helped with the Halo soundtracks, and if you know me, love those things. And the fact that he's been let go just blows my mind. It's truly just something that I couldn't believe. And it's people that have been with Bungie for years. The person who made the Halo logo was also apparently let go from the company. I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, that's not only really shitty, but also really dumb. Like, why the hell would they do that? And then, as I said before, the rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper. I looked into it, and I was like, why is it specifically these people that have really good experience? You'd think they'd want to keep them. It's because of how much they pay them. They cut them because they were cutting costs at Bungie. And the reason that the final shape got delayed was not because they wanted to spend more time making it the best possible DLC it could be. It's because they needed the extra time because they cut their bigger staff, their more experienced staff, which is absolutely unacceptable in my opinion, man. It still absolutely blows my mind that this has happened. And it is so shitty to not only the people that work at Bungie, but to the people that have worked with Bungie for years and faithfully so. Like, they didn't deserve this, man. The people that have poured their heart into this game have now left and they don't know what they're doing next, which is really shitty, man. Just the way that Destiny is right now, it just makes me not want to play the game, honestly. The next season could come out and they could literally say, like, bro, like, we're bringing Oryx back, and also, like, you know, Cade's gonna come in early, and, like, there's gonna be this big brawl, and it's gonna be, like, the end game, and, like, it doesn't matter to me. What really matters to me is not only the game that I'm playing, but the people that are making the game for me. That's the reason I've loved Destiny so much, is because not only do I enjoy the gameplay and the combat and everything like that, but the people that make this game care. And with upper management making these calls, I don't know how to feel about this game anymore. Now, granted, I will say that doesn't exactly mean there will be a halt in Destiny content, because I've had this Destiny footage on me for literally years and months, and there will still be Destiny content coming on the channel, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, it might not be recent Destiny content. I really have no desire to play this game right now. The footage that you're watching right now is just me playing it just to get B-roll for this footage. That is the only reason that that is the only reason why I played that game, was to get you just B-roll footage while I talk over, like, and rant. And that's really sad because, like I said, I love this game, but I don't feel comfortable personally playing this game right now. I just don't want to play Destiny. I do not want to support current Bungie, and it sucks. I hate saying that because I've been with Bungie since Dark Below. Ever since I was a wee lad that could hold an Xbox controller, I've been with this game, and it sucks to see how it's turned. Now, if you look at other games that are on the rise, like Halo Infinite is on a significant rise and adding more multiplayer content, cross-core armor customization that we've been asking for forever, and even PvE firefight. PvE and PvP people are both going to be happy in that game, and that's just the start of that season. And it's only 3 months. Who knows what the next season will bring? Halo Infinite is more so something that I would like to pursue and keep an eye on more than Destiny, because not only is Halo Infinite making moves that the community has been asking for forever, but they care about their community and they listen. And right now, I don't think Bungie is. And I don't know when they will. I don't really know if anybody will really watch this video because I'm definitely a smaller channel, and, you know, I'm not one of the big giant titans of Destiny, but I still felt like, you know, if I have a platform and I have an opinion on the state of Destiny and, you know, a game that I feel so, like, passionate about, I feel like I should speak up. And that's what this video is. At the time of me recording this, it is currently November 1st. Bungie has yet really said anything about the layoffs, nor addressed the community about anything. Maybe something will change. I don't know. And I don't know when this video is going to go up. It's going to take me time to edit it and everything like that. So, of course, as I was about to upload that video, Bungie finally spoke out in an article. Bungie.net is not working. I do not know why. Before we even get started, this is probably the shortest article I have ever seen Bungie post. This is it. Like, this is the full article that is on the website. This has been one of the most difficult weeks in our studio's history as we've parted ways with people we respect and admire. We've spent this week supporting one another, including those who are at the studio, as well as friends and colleagues who no longer are. Jesus, even reading that is just so messed up. as well as friends and colleagues who no longer are. We want to acknowledge the feedback and concerns you have about Lightfall and recent seasons, as well as your responses to the reveal of the final shape. We know we have lost a lot of trust. Destiny needs surprise and delight. We haven't done this enough, and that's going to change. I don't know, man. I'll believe it when I see it, but I truly don't know what they could do, especially in the recent few months coming up or weeks, that they could do to impress me. Even the new season, I don't know what their plan is for the next season, but I doubt it will impress. To us, the path forward is clear. We need to make the final shape an unforgettable Destiny experience. We want to build something that will be regarded alongside the best games we've ever made, a fitting culmination that honors the journey we've been on together for the past 10 years. Forsaken, the Witch Queen, and the Taken King, these are the standard bearers we aim to live up to. Now, I will admit, that's pretty huge, that they want the final shape to live up to Forsaken, Witch Queen, and the Taken King. Specifically, Forsaken and the Taken King. Forsaken and the Taken King were huge expansions that stretched out very far. I hope they're not just saying this to be like, hey, don't cancel pre-orders, guys. Like, I swear, like, things will come from this. But I don't know. Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. I think, personally, they're just saying this to keep us hyped for the final shape. We are intensely focused on exceeding your expectations for the final shape. Destiny 2 has more than 650 dedicated teammates, pouring all their energy and expertise into delivering this epic moment and its subsequent episodes. In the weeks ahead, you'll be hearing more from us about what's next on the short-term horizon, beginning with our next season in late November. Afterwards, we'll begin to unpack our team's bigger, bolder, and brighter vision for the final shape, as well as the bridge we plan to build to take us all out of this darkness and into the light. See you, Starside, the Destiny 2 dev team. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like this article is just a desperation of hope that they want to give us. They want to desperately be like, yes, okay, the final shape might be okay, and yes, like, you know, this will be okay, this will be all right. And everything that's happened is really shitty, but hey, they said that they'd give it the standards of Forsaken and the Taken King and the Witch Queen. I don't know, guys. I see this as a desperation attempt to win our trust back, but this short article is not going to do it for me. I think we need to wait and see what they do. Now, the thing that I'm honestly more concerned about compared to anything else in this article is they said that they want the final shape to live up to Forsaken, Taken King, and the Witch Queen. And they said they have 650 dedicated teammates, aka devs, working on this. I'm afraid those 650 devs are going to be busting their ass. Like, working like extensive hours, like way too many hours and all that stuff. I don't think... I could definitely see Bungie HQ becoming a unhealthy workplace environment due to how much they need to do and the standards that they want final shape to be at. And another thing I noticed as well is notice how, not in this article, they didn't confirm the delay. If you guys don't know, the delay that came out was not officially by Bungie. It was from somebody at Bungie who, like, I assume got laid off or something like that. And they said that they are planning on delaying the final shape. And they never confirmed that in this article, which is very odd to me. And maybe next week in the next TWAB they'll address this, but as of right now, they haven't confirmed anything about the final shape being delayed at all. I don't know, guys, but I see this as a lousy attempt to try and make us, you know, be like, oh, you know what, it's gonna be okay, guys, like, final shape is coming out, and it's gonna be like the Taken King, it's gonna be like Forsaken, it's gonna be like Witch Queen. I'm not buying it. Unless I see something, I'm not buying it. And yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on Bungie speaking out about this. I think it's still really, really shitty what's happened. And even after reading this, I don't feel really a sense of hope until I see it for myself, not read it for myself. Now, I know people are canceling their final shape pre-orders. Am I doing that? No. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I have been with this series for almost 9 years now, and I need to see where this ends. After Final Shape, I don't know if I will feel comfortable playing this game, really. Like, and honestly, there will probably be other games that'll grab my attention, but as of right now, this is the state of Destiny, and it really, really, really needs a change. Not only at Destiny, but at Bungie as well. But that's all for me, guys. You know, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you do, leave a like and share this video out, man. Spread the word, because this is something that is really serious and something that I don't think should really go under the rug, because that's exactly what Bungie wants. They want this to go under the rug. They want to have the Final Shape come out and people just forget, and they want Marathon to come out and they want to leave all those Destiny players in the dust. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I appreciate y'all listening if you guys stayed to the end, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, peace, guys.